Hey guys, gonna do a quick Vegas card show recap of my pickups and yeah, just kind of go through my experience at this card show. For those of you first time hearing of the card show, this was the first week of October, starting on Thursday, running through Saturday. Day one, Thursday, was I would say more towards for dealers to kind of get a feel of other dealer showcases, maybe some buying, maybe to fill up their showcase or fill in some of the cards that they've been looking for. So that was kind of my experience for Thursday. Friday, a little bit more activity, but kind of similar feel. I figure maybe the majority of folks, consumers, are at work still, kids are still in school, so I was anticipating maybe Friday later in the afternoon would pick up. It did pick up a little bit more. I felt like this show was more leaning towards a buying opportunity, especially for folks who are set up. If you were able to kind of go through the room, see what kind of cards are available. There were plenty of opportunities to buy, sell, and trade. Later Friday, they had a trade night. That's actually where most of my activities happened. I did end up selling quite a bit of cards during trade night. Actually purchased quite a bit of cards in trade night as well. So you'll actually see some of those pickups in my recap card review shortly. And then Saturday, unfortunately, I had to fly back home in the middle of the afternoon. So I would say Saturday was a little bit more busier, to be expected. Saturday, folks, it's their weekend. So that did pick up, sold a lot of different type of cards, high-end, mid-end, low-end as well. So that was actually kind of what I was more used to at other shows. So just to highlight Vegas, what was cool about it, had definitely a lot of high-end cards, a lot of dealers from out of town. I got to network quite a bit with other dealers and vendors. I got to see other things, like in the back they had like apparel that was for sale, shirts, starter jackets, hats. So that was kind of cool, a little mix up there in terms of diversifying it a bit in terms of what you can pick up at the show. So I would say, to kind of end it, my final feedback on the Las Vegas card show was that it's a great opportunity to meet other dealers from out of the area. Another great opportunity, if you are a dealer or vendor, to look at other showcases, pick up cards, pick up things that you are looking to buy. I would say it's more of a buying show. Maybe that's just, for whatever reason, the timing of the market, I don't know. They had a pretty decent amount of tables. I would say, guys, I think they advertised around 250, 300. I might be off on that. It was in a quite big expo center room. Overall, I had a fairly good time. It's kind of what you make of it, right? So if you were there and being stubborn and just wanting just to only sell and you're not getting as much traffic, then yes, I can see how the experience might not have been good. But for me, the strategy, I just changed my strategy. I made sure that I took time and navigate through the entire room, see what was out there, strategize on what I would eventually pick up, which I did, executed the plan, and then turned out to be a good show. I was able to pick up some things that I wanted, and you'll see that now. Okay, so first and foremost, speaking of networking, I got these cards. Just was talking to a customer who came by and just kind of, I think he was asking for certain cards, a certain player. I think it was Derrick Rose, and I forgot who the other one was. That was on Thursday. And then the next day he came by with a set of cards because we were talking about like who we collect. I told him I'm a Warrior fan, been collecting Steph Curry and Klay Thompson for quite some time and looking into getting some Kuminga. So he actually stopped by my table and gifted me a few cards. We have this base Donruss Kuminga. Then he provided this Court Kings Rookie Expression patch Kuminga, which is pretty awesome. Don't have it in my collection, so I appreciate that. And then I got these two cards, this Orange Laser Moses Moody, as well as Kuminga. So really cool. I don't have any of these in my collection. And if you've watched some of my prior videos, again, a sucker for Donruss Lasers parallels. So pretty stoked about that. None of these are numbered, but getting these cards as a gift and for free, hey, I'll take it. And it's all going to the PC. And if you've watched some of the preseason games, both these guys are doing quite well. Let's go into another Warrior, and unfortunately he's been in the news for initially for the wrong reason. Not his fault, of course. He did have a great preseason game. I think it was against the Lakers. And of course, I'm not going to not continue to collect Jordan Poole cards. This is an autograph RPA. This is, you know what? This is out of, Panini Black. So I don't even know what it was. But I got this in, I'm trying to think, did I buy this straight up? I think I did. Yeah, this was during trade night, and made an offer lower than that amount, and the gentleman took it, so I was pretty stoked. And it's 2 patch autograph, a sticker autograph, to 49 out of Panini Black, Jordan Poole rookie. Then a couple of other guys that I'm collecting, well, not a couple, this other rookie that I'm collecting for this, well, actually last year's class is Jalen Green. So I got Jalen Green, I think this is the rookie level 2. So I'm pretty happy about this pickup. I pulled the level 1, so I plan to get level 3 and level 4 eventually to kind of complete the set. So pretty happy about that. Expecting big things from Jalen Green. And then this was purchased at trade night. The cards I wanted to trade into this card actually sold. So again, a lot of my transactions were done at trade night, and one of the first transactions was half of my cards that I set out on the table. It was about 7 or 6 cards, all sold. And so some of those cards I was going to use to trade into this Panini Noir at a 49 Jalen Green on card auto, just ended up using some of those funds to pick up this card. So I was pretty happy about that. Pretty nice card. Now the problem with this card, it won't gem. It's a thicker stock. It has some little bit of edge. The black edge is just kind of difficult, right? The auto is perfect, so maybe just get this auto grade and leave it as that. Now, one of the cards that I actually sold at trade night was a PSA 9 of this Donovan Mitchell. I wanted to get another one. The dealer next to me at the show, he had this card raw. So a little story about the PSA 9, I believe is a pop 25, pop 26, and then there's only 7 higher, which is at PSA 10. So that tells me that this card is quite rare in terms of print run, and if I do grade it, it's going to be a quite low pop as well. So just holding on Donovan Mitchell. Expect a good season with him now that he's with the Cavs, and we'll see how that turns out. Sticking with Donovan Mitchell, picked up another card. This is actually out of Court Kings Fresh Paint, and this is out of 200, so 19 out of 200. I wanted to pick this up because I sold all my auto Donovan Mitchells. I actually had 2 others aside from the graded PSA 9 optic that I ended up selling. So I was like, well, I should have some more, or I should pick up some more. So that's what I did. Picked up another one at trade night, got a great deal. This is another on-card auto out of Court Kings. As you know from my other previous videos, I am a big fan of Court Kings. Now, in terms of PC, Splash Brothers, I picked up Klay Thompson Illusions Tough. This is a case hit, so super short print. Really nice card. Of course, you know, since I PC him, it was a must-have. This is out of this year's Illusions. Yeah, so again, just a must-have, just like the card, and picked it up. Another card that I picked up was on-card auto Noir Klay Thompson out of 49. This card was part of a 2-card deal. I'll show you the next card shortly. It just turned out that when I asked, hey, did you have any of Klay Thompson? The gentleman actually had it in his case, not in his display case, actually in his like slab case, and pulled it out, and I was like, oh, cool. What was he looking for in terms of price? Kind of matched what I was willing to pay for. And so we made the deal. So this is out of Noir. I actually have another Noir out of 10. It's actually a patch, but it's not auto. So this is actually my first Klay Thompson Noir auto, and that's an on-card auto. Now, one of the biggest highlights, sticking with Klay Thompson, was this card. I've been trying to find this for the longest time, and it's actually Court Kings Blank Slate. And What's cool about this is also a case hit, super rare card to find. Very simple, right? You see the backdrop, there's really nothing in the backdrop, but this is a iconic card to pick up, especially if you PC someone. Definitely have the opportunity to pick up a blank slate. Court Kings, grab it, case hit, super rare card. So got a great deal on this. As I mentioned, the dealer had these cards both. This card was in his showcase, obviously bought this at a good deal, and turned out that he had another Klay Thompson just lingering, picked this up as well. So pretty happy about that. Again, going back to the Las Vegas card show, knowing that maybe I wasn't selling as much at the show, even though I sold quite a bit during trade night, take that opportunity to go and purchase and find cards that you're after, or pick up cards that are part of the strategy of selling down the road. Okay, a couple of cards left. This is now shifting to F1. I picked this one up. This is the what they call the Hamchella. This is the purple green, very slept on card. This is a short printed card. It's not numbered. I believe the print run is purple green. I would say between 300 to 400. Still, in the grand scheme of things, it's more lower print run as opposed to obviously the base, right? And then refractors, and it is a purple, so it's a purple green, probably not as sought after parallel as some of the other ones like gold checker, purple checker, or even purple. But I grabbed it to PSA 10, and I'm just holding on to these cards. My strategy is get it ready for next season, as the Vegas Grand Prix is on the schedule, and that should build some hype. Not sure if I want to continue to hold on all the color parallels for Hamchella, but we'll see. I have some others that are coming in. You'll see it in a future video. And then last but not least, did a deal with Troy. Probably seen this in his video. Picked up the Lando Norris Aqua PSA 7. We all know about this card set, just difficult to grade. Wasn't gonna shy away from being able to pick up an Aqua portrait of Lando Norris to add to my PC collection. So was super stoked about this. This is out of 99, so it's 95 out of 99. And I was just happy to make a deal with Troy. I've been following his YouTube for quite some time. Definitely check out his channel. I'll put it in the little video on the upper right corner shortly. Subscribe and check out his video. And he was obviously at the Vegas show, so probably get some perspective from his side as well. So having said that, was happy that I was able to grab this card as well. So overall, Las Vegas show, not too bad. Changed up the strategy, was able to leverage trade night to sell a bunch of cards, turn some of those funds into pickups like Jalen Green, some more Donovan Mitchell, also being able to pick up some more cards in my PC. With that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and as always, I'll see you on the next.